I'm going to let him talk a little bit more about his business.
Hi, I'm Dave Grzelak. I'm the co-founder and chief strategy officer of The Shipyard. We're a marketing communications company. We have about 400 people with offices in Ohio, California, New York, and Chicago.
The first question is, did you attend college, and then if so, what major, degree, and then where?
I did attend college, both undergraduate and graduate school. I attended Purdue University. My undergraduate was actually in anthropology and archaeology. And so I actually started off my career as an anthropologist and archaeologist. I was digging up bones from about 2,000 years ago, and then realized at some point that there wasn't a lot of money in archaeology and needed to go back to graduate school. I went to graduate school and got a joint MBA in marketing and a business anthropology degree.
What's your current job, and then do you use the level of degree you received?
So I'm in marketing and advertising, and so the part of the business that I'm primarily involved with is strategy. So I use the degree, but in a very non-traditional way. And so anthropology is all about being able to stand in someone else's shoes and understand different cultures and understand what they do and why they do it. So that fundamental way of thinking and seeing the world, I use all the time in thinking about why do consumers buy products and why are they interested, what motivates them, how do they see things, and how do I best speak to them. So that skill I use, but those two things are very different from like a business school degree and something in anthropology.
Would you say that your current job is your dream job? And then if not, what prevented you from pursuing that career?
I've loved what I've done, and I think I have a skill set, so I think I found a career that used some of my natural skill sets. I don't think any longer that I would say that it was my dream job in any way. I think that honestly, I feel like I enjoyed like digging up skeletons from 2,000 years ago a lot more, and I was more maybe passionate or naturally curious about ancient cultures and ancient civilizations and things like that. I think what prevented me from pursuing it was really fear of not being able to provide enough, not being able to do enough, not being able to provide for my family if I went that route, and that's primarily based in money. And so, making decisions of how to provide financial stability for myself is probably what took me away from where I was.
How did you obtain your current job, and then kind of what were the steps to get into your current position, and was that easy?
It wasn't. So a lot of people that I went to school with that have anthropology degrees that tried to transition had a really hard time doing it. And so I was lucky enough in graduate school, I started doing what was called ethnographic research. So it was a kind of marketing research where you go and you study people and you watch them with cameras, go inside their homes and do all that stuff. And so I was involved in that industry, which led me to be able to meet folks in marketing, meet folks in the world of advertising. And so about 20 something years ago, I was recruited to come have a marketing research position inside of an agency. And then that allowed me to make an entryway into marketing and advertising, and then everything was able to build from there. But for the most part, that had been a very difficult track. I just got lucky in some of the things that kind of came across my path.
Did you have a specific plan or career path in mind out of high school? And I know you
No, I didn't. I mean, out of high school, I wasn't sure if I was going to go to college. I was working a construction job that paid a lot of money, and so I thought for a while maybe I wouldn't even go to college. And I did go to college, and I didn't really know what I was going to do. At different times I was interested in business or even physical therapy at one point in time. And then eventually I got to anthropology, and I was like, I loved this subject and found my way there. So no, I think there was no traditional path, no clear vision from the time I was young in any way about what I'd end up doing.
What and who influenced you on your career decision after high school?
It'd be primarily my wife, and I had some people that showed up that pushed me and said, no, you should go to college and you shouldn't do construction. But as far as what I actually did from a career standpoint, I was married early, and so my wife had a major influence obviously in us in deciding what kind of family we wanted, what kind of lifestyle we were going to have, and what were the right ways to kind of pursue that and build that together.
Do you feel like family or your actual high school pushed college onto you, or did you feel pressured in any way?
No, me personally, I had zero pressure from my family to go to college. Probably zero expectation that I would go to college. In high school, the high school I went to wasn't also putting out a bunch of college-bound people, and so it was more unusual to go to college than not, and so no, I didn't feel any pressure to go.
Did you take out a loan for college?
I did. I
If
did
so,
for
like,
sure.
are you still paying it back?
I think I actually am. I think I still may owe like $600-700. I think I checked last time on the bill. It's a very good low interest rate on a student loan kind of situation, but I've been paying it for some 30 years now or something like that. I guess it's been whatever that is. But yeah, so I still have it. I think it's still a couple $100, and I think I'm still making a payment on it.
The last question is, what advice would you give to a student who's thinking about their experience and career path after high school?
I think honestly, it's like to focus on the things that you feel inspired by, the things that really are interested, that you want to spend your time doing and thinking about. And if you do that, and you do that really well and put yourself into that, I think money and success and all those things that, sometimes become the lead of how people make decisions can be secondary. I think everything works out if you just do the things you're really passionate about and supposed to do. And so try to really figure that out. Pay attention to the classes, the subjects, the things that you like to talk about, like to be involved in doing, and pursue that and chase that more than anything else.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.